Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about 4 toddler recipes that are Gavin's favorites as of today. Now normally Gavin eats what we eat when it comes to dinner, but when it comes to breakfast and lunch, really anything's game. We don't really eat the same things that he does for breakfast and lunch, so they're kind of thrown together. But what I found is that there are 4 different recipes that Gavin likes that I can whip together either while he's occupied in the high chair or meal prepping on Sundays that can last us through the week or even through the next couple of months if I freeze them. So let's get started. So the first recipe is something that can be used for breakfast or a snack, and it's 2-ingredient banana cookies. All it is bananas and oats mashed together, and you stick them in the oven and you bake them for 5 minutes and then they're done. Essentially it's like little mini baked oatmeals, but they're in cookie shape. You can add any mix-ins that you want. Normally I just do oats, banana, and cinnamon. You can add chocolate chips, you can add blueberries, you can add anything that your toddler or child likes, but really it's just baked oatmeal. I like those because I think Gavin thinks they're more like a treat when really it's just oatmeal. The next 2 recipes are meatballs. Now these aren't meatballs that normally my husband and I eat, but it's something that Gavin loves. And these I put in the freezer and they last for 3 months. And I meal prep them on Sundays. There are 2 different types. There's a turkey meatball and a chicken meatball. The mix-ins can be whatever you want them to be. I have chicken and carrot meatballs and also sweet potato turkey meatballs. And I'll leave the recipes down below for everything that I talk about, but really you just have your ground turkey or your ground chicken, your sweet potatoes, your carrots, spinach, whatever you want to put in them. You mix it in there, you mix it with breadcrumbs, or you can mix it with baby oatmeal. And normally it's just kind of like the normal meatball recipe that you have at home, except it's for babies. And really anyone can eat them, it's just not really something that I necessarily like. These meatballs are something that we normally give him for lunch or for dinner. We chop them up, we can mix them with sauce, we can mix them with pasta, we can mix it with cheese, we can really mix it with anything, but a lot of the times we just heat them up in the microwave from frozen, 30 seconds, easy, cut them up, put them alongside some vegetables and maybe some bread and call it a day. The last recipe is cheesy spinach pasta. Now this is something that I can eat and would really eat the whole entire batch if it wasn't for the fact that Gavin needs to eat it. But really it's pasta with spinach, cream cheese, a little bit of milk, a little bit of Parmesan. You mix it all together in a food processor, the sauce part, and you mix it with your pasta and that's it. It's super quick, it's super easy, and it's really good. My son can gobble that whole thing up. And this isn't something that I've tried frozen, but this is something that I've made that can last me through the whole week for different meals. Those are our 4 favorite recipes as of now. It's the banana oatmeal cookies, the 2 meatball recipes, and the cheesy spinach pasta recipe. Some additional tips that I have for feeding toddlers. One is really related to food, and that is bananas coated in Cheerios. So I found that my son has a really hard time picking up sliced banana if I put it on his high chair. What you do is you chop up or like pound with a meat mallet Cheerios until they're finely ground, and then you put in bits of banana in there and you shake it up and you take them out, and the bananas are now coated in Cheerios, so they're really easy for toddlers to pick up. That's something that Gavin loves and it's really easy to do. The next tip that I have is if you're trying to prep a meal, put your son or daughter in a high chair and get high chair toys. So these are toys that suction onto the high chair table. I have 3 of them. 2 of them are just plastic spinner type toys. I'll try to link them down below if I can find them. And the other one is one of those wooden track toys. They're like little wooden beads that are on like a metal track. He loves that one. I put those on those high chairs and they can probably keep him occupied for 15 minutes or so, which is key when I'm trying to prep food and he's really hungry. The other tip I have is really just quick and easy. Make sure that you have canned vegetables on hand. I usually do canned green beans, canned peas, no salt in either one of those. Gavin loves canned green beans, so that's something that I'll do in a pinch, as well as frozen vegetables. Those are super easy as well. You pop them in the microwave, you have vegetables, and your toddler has vegetables, so that's a win-win. And like anything else, if you can make something that your toddler can eat and you can eat, that's the best option. And we do that a lot for dinners. And that's really a lot of the times crock-pot meals, so crock-pot shredded chicken, he loves that. Also any kind of pasta he loves, raviolis he loves, things like that. So really try to make it so that the both of you can actually eat the same meal. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see my next video. I'll catch y'all later.